here we go. Totally not worried. I'm curious how badly they fucked up Monk. / if they fucked up Monk. Alright. Dexterity and wisdom as primary abilities. No fucking groups anymore. Monks use rigorous combat training, mental discipline to align themselves with the multiverse and tap into internal reservoirs of power. Different monks conceptualize this power in various ways. Breath, energy, life, force, essence, self, for example. Whether channel is a striking display of martial powers. Subtle force of defense and speed infuses all that a monk does. I really don't want to have to keep reading this. Okay. Let's see. Monk. So Monk we can't compare to any of the previous versions of, like, you know, UAs because there wasn't one. Did we legitimately rename key to discipline points? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh god. Oh, please no. Okay, well. So, martial arts, unarmored defense, we added weapon mastery, which it's a warrior group class, so we knew that. So I'm assuming martial discipline is a replacement for ki. Unarmored movement still the same. Deflect missile and monk subclass still the same. Ability score improvement still here. Slow fall still here. Extra attack still here. Stunning strike still here. Empowered strikes was ki empowered strikes and subclass. Evasion, heightened metabolism over stillness of mind. Okay. Ability score improvement at 8. Unarmored movement improvement over acrobatic movement seems similar. Purity of body and self-restoration seems similar. Subclass feature at 11. Ability score improvement, deflect energy at 13 compared to Tongue of Song and Moon. That seems different. Discipline Survivor at 14 compared to Diamond Soul. Perfect Discipline compared to Timeless Body. Ability score improvement at 16. Subclass feature at 17. Superior Defense at 18 versus Empty Body. And then ability score improvement at 19. And then Defy Death versus Perfect Self at 20. The martial arts die, I think they pretty much increased the size by 1 at every level, right? Because 1 through 4 used to be a D4, is now a D6. 5 through 10 used to be a D6, is now a D8. Okay, so they just pretty much increased the die size at every level by 1. And I think the movement bonus seems pretty similar. This feels like they didn't change shit. If I'm being perfectly honest. Okay, anyway, we're going to look at their design notes. So martial arts starts with a D6 rather than a D4. And the die only applies to unarmed strikes, not weapons. Yay, because weapons are now enhanced by weapon mastery. To keep up with other classes, the monk's unarmed strikes needed this damage boost, which goes up to a D12 rather than a D10. I'm sorry, keep up? Bold of you to assume that monk can keep up. They can keep up in speed and damage, and a different question. Weapon mastery is now a first level feature, giving you new ways to use weapon. We knew that. Martial discipline, formerly ki, gives an improved version of Step of the Wind, which now lets you take both disengage and dash. Hey! I used to wonder if that was what they were going with Step of the Wind. Deflect missiles has been redesigned, making it easier to use in more situations and to deal more damage on average. Okay. Heightened metabolism, new 7th level feature over stillness of mind, making it easier for the monk to regain discipline points and gain other benefits of her short rests. Okay. Stunning strike can only be used once per turn. Stun lasts until the start of your next turn. So the one good thing that monk has is the thing that you get rid of. Okay then. Empowered strikes, formerly ki empowered strikes. Now lets you deal force damage. Sure. Acrobatic movement, new name of unarmed movement improvement, I figured. Self-restoration replaces stillness of mind, purity of body, and timeless body, and allows you to remove the conditions as a bonus action, not an action. Oh wait, is this the wait, stillness of mind is I think where you can use an action to get rid of a charm or frighten effect. Yeah, charmed or frightened. Then the other ones were purity of body, immune to disease and poison, and timeless body, which was you can't be aged magically, and you don't need food or water. So they made that one feature. That's pretty cool. Deflect energy, new 13th level feature allowing you to use deflect missiles to deflect any type of ranged attacks, including spells and spell attacks. Replaces Tongue of the Sun and Moon, one of the lowest rated monk features. I figured. Disciplined Survivor, formerly called Diamond Soul. Superior Defense, formerly Empty Body, has been redesigned to not rely on spells. Wait, what? Oh, because you can use 8 key points to cast Astral Protection. Okay, sure. Perfect Discipline has been moved from 15th to from 20th to 15th. Okay, so now now at 15 you get 4 key points, and Defy Death is a new 20th level feature. Okay. 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 Okay, sure. Let's go through this. I thought Ranger was still bad after its changes last time, so I was proven wrong. 1d8 per monk level, sure. 8 plus con, 1d8, sure. Strength, dex is still the same. Acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, stealth. Yep. Simple weapons, short sword's gone. Choose one type of artisan tool. Musical instruments, still the same. No armor training, we knew that. Yep. And 13 in Dex and Wisdom to take a level in this class or take another level. Okay. As a monk, you gain the following class features when you reach the specified level in this class. Martial arts. Your practice of martial arts gives you mastery of combat styles that use your unarmed strike and simple weapons. You get the following benefits when you are unarmed or wielding only simple weapons and you aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield. Bonus unarmed strike. When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or simple weapon in your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action on the same turn. Okay. Same thing as usual. Dexterous attacks. You can use dexterity instead of strength to the attacks and damage of your unarmed strikes and simple weapons, except those that have the two-handed property. Still the same. Martial arts die became a D6. Cool. Okay. Unarmored defense. I don't know why they didn't write this as a formula, but okay. Weapon mastery. Your training with weapons allow you to use the mastered property of 2 kinds of simple weapons of your choice, such as daggers and spears. Okay, so you get the mastery property from 2. So it's similar to Barbarian then. And when you finish a long rest, you can change the kinds of simple weapons you chose. So you could change the maces and slings. Okay. Out of sheer curiosity, because I don't remember, were Barbarian and Fighter able to... Yeah, okay. So when you finish a long rest, you can practice... Yeah, okay. So you were able to always replace it on long rests. But here it's just purely simple weapons. Okay. You still use dexterity instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of unarmed strikes and simple weapons, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. This makes monk weaker at higher levels, by the way. I don't, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. I get the fact that you're trying to push these masteries in here, but like, why exactly aren't you able to combine that on a monk? Monk has always been seen, I think, as one of the weakest classes. Possibly alongside Ranger, and Ranger got some decent buffs. And Ranger was mostly because its features were extremely, like, limited in use. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it matches up to what we have right now, but this feels pretty much like they're saying like you can use daggers and spears, but your dagger is still going to deal a d4. Like, I don't know. I legitimately do not know why you would get rid of that. Anyway. Martial discipline. Your self-discipline and martial training allow you to harness a well of extraordinary energy within yourself. Access to this energy is represented by a number of discipline points. Monk level determines the number of points you have, so this is just the same thing. 3 such features: flurry of blows, patient defense, step of the wind. When you spend a discipline point, it is unavailable until you finish a short or long rests, at which point you gain all of them back. Some of your martial discipline features require you target to make a saving throw. Resistive features effect. Saving throw equals 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. Again, why the hell are you writing it out? Where are your pluses? Flurry of blows. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, spend 1 discipline point to make 2 unarmed strike as a bonus action. Yep. Spend 1 discipline point to take a dodge action as a bonus. Spend 1 discipline point to take both disengage and dash actions as a bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled. So you can just run away as a bonus action. To be fair, I always wondered why you weren't able to have both here, but yeah. Unarmored movement, speed increases by 10 feet while you aren't wearing armor or wielding shields. Sure.